In a vast, lush forest, there lived a bear named Grizzly. Unlike the big, fierce bears you might imagine, Grizzly was gentle, kind, and full of curiosity about the world around him. Every day he wandered through the woods, listening to the birds, watching the clouds drift by, and dreaming about places no one had ever seen. One bright morning, as the sunlight streamed through the trees, Grizzly decided it was time to go on a real adventure. But he knew that no journey would be complete without his best friends. By his side were Bunny the clever rabbit, Squirrel the agile little squirrel, and Piggy the lovable pig. The four friends were filled with excitement as they prepared to search for a mysterious treasure, a legend passed down through generations in the forest. The next day, when the mist still floated gently above the ground, the friends set off from their cozy wooden home. Grizzly wore his backpack, Bunny hopped ahead, Squirrel darted along the tree branches, and Piggy waddled cheerfully behind, leaving round little footprints on the forest floor. They passed through blooming meadows, where rays of sunlight pierced through the leafy canopy like magic. No one knew exactly what the treasure was, but they all believed something wonderful awaited them. Before long, the group encountered their first challenge, a broken wooden bridge over a wide river. There was no way to cross unless they worked together to fix it. Squirrel climbed the trees to gather strong branches. Piggy used his strength to pull them down, and Bunny found vines to tie everything together. Grizzly stood at the center, calmly guiding everyone. With teamwork and determination, they managed to rebuild the bridge and crossed safely to the other side. Their journey led them deeper into a mysterious forest, where ancient trees towered high and strange glowing plants lit the path. The air felt magical, and every step revealed something new. Suddenly, Squirrel stopped. On the forest floor were enormous footprints, unlike anything they had seen before. The friends looked at each other in surprise, realizing they weren't the only ones exploring this strange place. Out of the shadows, a dark figure appeared. It was a small but fierce-looking dragon with shimmering green scales and fiery eyes. It stood in their path, silent but intense. Though a bit scared, Grizzly stepped forward bravely. He spoke gently, explaining that they weren't enemies, just a group of friends searching for a treasure. His words were honest and warm, and with the support of his friends standing proudly behind him, the dragon's glare softened. With a nod, it disappeared into the mist, leaving behind a glowing path leading deeper into the forest. At last, they arrived at their destination. In a quiet clearing stood a glowing treasure chest, surrounded by shimmering light. When they opened it, there was no gold or jewels. Instead, they saw glowing images, moments from their journey, crossing the river, solving problems together, comforting one another in fear. They realized then that the true treasure wasn't something material, but the memories they had created and the deep friendship they had built. Grizzly smiled with joy as he looked at his three best friends. Each of them felt warmth in their hearts, knowing that what they had found was more precious than anything else. As the sun slowly dipped behind the trees, the four friends continued walking together. Though their adventure had come to an end, they knew this was only the beginning, because as long as they had each other, any journey ahead would be just as wonderful.